Land of the Dragons? Ha! It's a perfectly preposterous idea. There is no such thing.
Then explain these.
Get 350 discount coupons from McDonald's and discover Land of the Dragons at Busch Gardens.
Waterford, exquisite. Lennox, classic. Bedrock, yabba dabba doo. The Bedrock Collection, available exclusively at McDonald's for 99 cents a stick. An extraordinary value.
Because news doesn't stop at 7. News Channel 6 Night Beat.
If you like that bouncy feeling of salon-conditioned hair, you can keep it that way on your own with Vidal Sassoon. Vidal Sassoon shampoos and conditioners were created to protect hair from everyday styling damage. From now on, you can keep your hair in that silky, bouncy salon condition all the time. For hair with salon feeling every day, Vidal Sassoon.
Here, with Advanced Color Guard, load after load, there's no better guard against colors that run. Dirt goes, color stays.
Is there such a thing as a lease that's fun? Well, if it's a lease on a new 1994 four-wheel drive Isuzu Rodeo, there is. Because at just $269 a month, it makes enjoying the big-time fun of a rodeo really easy. And if you don't believe us, just look how much fun our lawyers had with it. Geez, guys, not that much fun. Oof. Come on.
Offer not valid on Mars or other non-terrestrial sites.
Sheesh. Isuzu. Practically amazing.
This is Dave. Dave is trying to have an extreme summer. But Dave doesn't have to do all that. All Dave has to do is this. Extreme nachos, new from Taco Bell. With fried red chips to dip in our dish. Beans, tomato, sour cream with guacamole and wild sauce. So, for an extreme summer, dip like this. Don't dip like this. Cross the border, man.
Now try the big bold taste of new bullseye salsa and honey mustard.
So, which bleach is better on tough stains? She says Biz is better. That's new Ultra Biz. He says his is better. His is a leading color-safe bleach. We'll let the stain set in overnight. Then,
1 small scoop of new Ultra Biz here.
Twice as much color-safe bleach here.
Hey!
And the winner is...
Biz!
What?
Biz is better than his.
new Ultra Biz, the better stain getter.
This summer, throngs of people will gladly pass up looking upon the stoic granite faces of 4 great presidents to see where their cars were built and get together with a group of Saturn owners who are a little more lively bunch. As one woman put it, Abe kind of gives me the willies. The Saturn Homecoming. For details and directions, call 1-800-728-2550.
In 50 years, KFC has never changed the Colonel's chicken. His original recipe has always been made with a special blend of 11 herbs and spices. And extra tasty crispy has forever been crunchy on the outside and tasty on the inside. Something that good isn't so easy to improve on. But we found a way. So we're changing it. Now our chicken breasts are a full third bigger than before. But we didn't think the Colonel would mind. So come into KFC and we'll give you more of the taste you love.
Sneak Previews calls the Flintstones funny and inventive, with dazzling special effects. And Time Magazine says this merry story succeeds. The Flintstones. Rated PG. Starts Friday.
Susan Anderson just took a state-of-the-art shower with Jergens Refreshing Body Shampoo. It's a dual-textured sponge and a non-soap cleanser. No dry or filmy feeling. Jergens Refreshing Body Shampoo for skin that feels fresh and healthy.
Harry, don't touch the curls.
Okay.
Don't touch the bangs.
Just a little off the sides.
Harry, just a little off the top.
Sometimes you just need a Milky Way with wholesome milk, creamy caramel, and double thick chocolate. Nothing smooths your way so deliciously from one part of life to the next.
Harry, just a little off the top.
Day after day, nothing smooths your way like a Milky Way.
Legislators here got sick from the E. coli bacteria, but meat wasn't the culprit. Pineapple was.
There have been a number of documented incidents of very widespread outbreaks of food poisoning from these types of products.
E. coli in produce? Yes. Can you protect yourself? Our special series, Killers in Your Food, continues tomorrow on the CBS Evening News.
A snowmobile accident leaves a young girl pinned under freezing water.
I couldn't get her head above water.
Can a little girl find help in time? 911. Tuesday. What would you do?
Don't move, don't make a sound. Just give me the keys.
Could you do the unthinkable?
Put down the knife.
Picket fences, scene of the crime, Friday.
It has become very popular for automakers to imitate Lexus advertising. But apparently, that's all they've been able to imitate. Because Lexus has been ranked #1 car line in customer satisfaction for each of the last 3 years. Which makes this one Lexus commercial no one can copy. And here are 2 cars no one can copy. The limited anniversary edition LS and ES.
Inside every tube of Colgate Tartar Control toothpaste is an amazing new micro-cleansing formula that leaves your teeth with the feeling of clean. That speaks for itself. Getting teeth really clean takes Colgate Tartar Control.
Burger King introduces one burger that eats like 2, the new Mega Double Cheese. 1/3 pound of flame-broiled taste for the everyday value of $1.99. At Burger King, we may not be the world's #1 fast food place. It just tastes that way.
Northern Exposure will be right back.
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. I'm Lisa LaFata, the news anchor.
For 10 years, Lisa LaFata covered the news that affected your life.
Perhaps the most frightening thing about today's murders is what they indicate, that the gunfight has replaced the fist fight.
And brought you the stories that touched you.
Thanks, Lisa. You're welcome.
Join us as we say goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
This week on News Channel 6.
This is CBS.
Now, where did I put that wand? It's got to be around here somewhere.
No big winner. Estimated lotto jackpot, $2 million.
Come to Lady Luck. I know you're around here somewhere.
'Cause you got personality, 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 my personality, charm.
Look at Dixie now. New mix and match designs let your own personality shine through. Express your mood. Express your style. Dixie makes every day new.
And you got personality, personality.
By working together, we can crack down on crime.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa LaFata. Jackie Kennedy Onassis now rests near the eternal flame that she herself lit some 30 years ago at Arlington National Cemetery. The widow of President John F. Kennedy was buried today by his side. We'll have more on this story coming up on Night Beat. Also at 11, an arrest is made in Henrico County in the case of a 2-year-old child who was found dead. Plus, Ellen will have an update on tonight's weather, which turned wet in some quarters. Join us for all the latest news, weather, and sports on Night Beat.
Wait till they try Cheese Whiz Squeezable on their broccoli instead of butter or margarine. With 25% less fat, they'll go nuts. Told you, Cheese Whiz Squeezable cheese sauce.
The first time I switched pain relievers, it was from aspirin to Tylenol. Then recently, I switched again, from Tylenol acetaminophen to Advil. You see, I got these really pounding headaches, and I found Tylenol didn't always get rid of all the pain. So I tried Advil and found that for my really tough headaches, 2 Advil worked better than 2 extra-strength Tylenol tablets, better than extra-strength Tylenol caplets, better than Tylenol gel caps. For my tough headaches, Advil just works better. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
New Bonneville, huh? Oh, it's a great car. It's got everything. Anti-lock brakes, airbags, leather.
Weren't you shopping a BMW, Lexus?
Pass. After I drove this, I couldn't see spending that much more.
Where'd you find the time to shop?
I didn't. Just picked up the phone, and Pontiac sent me all the info.
To get your free Bonneville video information kit, call 1-800-94-BEST-BUY now.
Saved you a few steps, huh? Saved me 10, 20 grand.
1-800-94-BEST-BUY.
This is Dave. Dave is trying to have an extreme summer. But Dave doesn't have to do all that. All Dave has to do is this. Extreme nachos, new from Taco Bell. With fried red chips to dip in our dish. Beans, tomatoes, sour cream with guacamole and wild sauce. So, for an extreme summer, dip like this. Don't dip like this. Cross the border, man.
All right, Chief. Open wide. Come on. Look, Daddy loves corn pops, see? And here it comes.
The problem with a cereal that tastes like popcorn, only sweeter, is that it disappears like popcorn, only faster.
Y'all finished? Good boy.
He may want seconds.
Kellogg's Corn Pops. It's hard to stop when it's Pops.
Let me just say that Murder One series is very impactful because we're able to highlight a major homicide on a weekly basis, but more importantly, solicit the community's support. And I would encourage WTVR to continue the series because the station have really made an invaluable contribution to not only our community, but to law enforcement in general.
It's hard to know how he feels about a new house.
We're trying to be supportive.
A new house can mean new experiences and new concerns.
He's just scared.
That's why Virginia Power inspects and certifies each Energy Saver home individually to make sure it meets strict energy standards. So being comfortable is one thing you won't need to worry about.
He needs time to adjust.
Energy Saver homes are part of Conservision, which helps us all use energy more wisely.
In a few weeks, he'll come around.
2 thumbs up for The Paper. Don't miss this movie, raves Joel Siegel. It delivers.
You've got an honest-to-God exclusive, Henry.
Michael Keaton, Glenn Close, and Marissa Tomei. The Paper, rated R. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Would you use a deodorant soap on parts like these? On parts that are pretty? On parts that are cute? On the most sensitive parts of your birthday suit? You would if it's Lever 2000, because Lever 2000 won't dry your skin like the leading deodorant soap. It's got the most effective skincare ingredients, so it's best for all your parts, on all your kin, on any place that you've got skin. Lever 2000, the deodorant soap that's best for your skin and all your 2,000 parts.
For allergies that hurt, Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache combines maximum strength relief for sinus pain and pressure with the histamine blocker, Benadryl. Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache. From Park Davis.
They're fun, they're cute, they're man's best friend. But any dog can be dangerous, even your own.
I never thought my dog would ever have the potential of doing something like that.
What you should know and what you can do to keep your children safe. Primetime, Thursday.
Victoria Principal's a devoted mother with a dream.
Everyone will love us.
But after a childhood of abuse, was her daughter guilty of the ultimate revenge?
Conspiracy to commit murder.
Victoria Principal, Beyond Obsession, Monday here on ABC.
NYPD Blue will continue in a moment here on ABC.
That's Northridge behind me, which is the epicenter. We are here in Detroit tonight to focus on jobs. This will count as one of the worst attacks since this war began.
Watch, and you'll understand why he's number one.
Peter Jennings on ABC's World News Tonight.
Tonight, not in my backyard. That's the battle cry of some residents who don't want to jail as a next-door neighbor. We'll have the story at 11. Also tonight, are the days of gray hair coming to an end? Doctors may have found the fountain of youth for hair.
Plus, a woman is fired for having facial hair. We'll hear her story and the buzz on the pyramid scam at 11.
I promise, Mom. No drinking.
The nationwide insurance prom promise, because some promises should be kept.
If you're thinking about big screens, Luskin's has the area's widest selection of Mitsubishi with no payments, no interest for 1 year on every Mitsubishi TV and VCR. Right now at Luskin's.
Welcome to the emergency line of the San Angeles Police Department.
In the 21st century, violence is a thing of the past.
But I wouldn't give for some action.
Buckle up. But the future...
I'm gonna love running this place.
...isn't what it used to be.
It's a brand new world. Sorry, you gotta go.
Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Demolition Man. Look for it on video cassette.
Have questions on keeping your heart healthy? Call 1-800-HEARTLINE.
Every time the driving conditions change, the threats to your car's engine change. Threats that can shorten its life. Corrosion, oxidation, acids. That's why today's Quaker State has engineered intelligent oil. Oil that actually senses changes in the driving environment and adapts its own molecular structure instantly. So, if the temperature changes, so does Quaker State. If the traffic congestion changes, so does Quaker State. If the terrain or altitude changes, so does Quaker State. Quaker State virtually thinks for itself to protect your engine, whatever the conditions, so your engine lasts longer. Quaker State. The intelligent oil for longer engine life.
Saturday on an all-new Commish.
I need backup and paramedics.
A drunk driver takes one life.
It's too late.
And shatters another.
Take it easy, Joe. She's dead.
Stop saying that! Boss, no!
It's his wife.
The Commish, here on ABC, Saturday. Sunday at 7, 6 Central. This landmark film is storytelling at its best.
Let my people go.
Charlton Heston stars in a classic film with classic actors.
Oh, Moses.
The ultimate spectacle, a holiday tradition, the 10 Commandments, Sunday on ABC.
It's incredible. People dying of cancer one day and the next day it's gone and with no treatment.
I don't know why I got well.
Is it a miracle or a key to curing cancer? 2020, Friday.
Clorets turns food breath into fresh breath.
I have a slight problem with food breath. Table 6, breath boy. All done?
You like trivia? Don't speak. You know, even everyday foods like this tuna sandwich can really make your breath
horrible.
Try new Clorets, extra strength with Actazol.
Clorets turns food breath into fresh breath.
As an actor, Jimmy Alto couldn't get arrested
I've never heard of you.
I never heard of you either.
until he gave himself the role of a lifetime.
This is Jericho. From this day forth, lawlessness will not be tolerated.
The SOS is apparently striking a favorable nerve in Hollywood.
Joe Pesci, Christian Slater,
You really are a sick nut, you know that?
You're on the Oscar speech!
Jimmy Hollywood, a dramatic comedy by Barry Levinson. Rated R. Starts Wednesday, March 30th at theaters everywhere.
Just ahead on TV8 News tonight, the classic story of the people versus government. They're trying to lock out a prison in one Virginia community.
We'll also take you to a museum that talks about a mystery in New Mexico. Did aliens crash there?
And the head football dude in Dallas is packing up and heading out. TV8 News is next.
You know how later in the morning you can start to run out of steam? Well, I've actually found a breakfast that helps keep me going. Breakfast with grape nuts. I heard try it for a week, so I did, and I feel so good. Turns out grape nuts is a fat-free, natural energy source, and it has a natural, crunchy taste. But really, you've got to try it for a week yourself. See how good you feel all morning.
Breakfast with Post Grape Nut cereal helps keep you going strong all morning long.